It took an older man to come and see me struggling. He came out and helped me take the TV out of the box. They don't make real men anymore. As a woman, like, you don't see men holding doors anymore. They don't help anymore.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and react to this interesting story that I had in my archive for a couple weeks now. I'm just kind of getting around to it. We have this modern woman who apparently was moving a big screen TV, and, you know, she was kind of struggling a little bit and no guys were helping her out. She's running to the internet and complaining about it. Okay. Meanwhile, modern women are saying that they're strong, independent, and free. They don't need a man, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it seems like wanting a man has conditions. Okay. They want the conditions and the benefits of a man when it's convenient.
Struggling to bring my TV, will fit it into my car. It was in a big box. It's a 55-inch. It could barely fit into this car. I'm sitting out here struggling to get this in my car. Men are walking back and forth. No one is trying to help me.
You see, there's a reason for that. Decades ago, you wouldn't have needed help. The men would have done it for you. The thing is, the world has changed. Women have changed. Now, see, something I tend to do a lot. I tend to imagine, what if I was a man? What would I be doing today? Would I help women? Truthfully, when I think about it, no, absolutely not. Even if my instinct as a man is leaning toward chivalry, I'm not going to help.
And that's the thing. Instinctively, I want to help. Okay, I want to help a man or woman in a situation where I can actually provide value. I think majority of men have that instinctive kind of trait in them where they want to help somebody. But the problem is, in 2024, you don't want to catch a case. Okay, you don't want to appear on a TikTok video where somebody's going to try to paint a narrative that doesn't exist. So a lot of guys are just simply checking out or just saying that it's not worth it. Okay, if you're screaming out the mountaintops that you're strong and independent for so many years, we're going to believe you. Okay, so be careful what you wish for.
A lot of times when men are doing nothing wrong, they end up on the internet because the wind blew something into their eye and they might have winked and someone filmed it. And then you end up on TikTok as some kind of perv because you were winking at a woman. And what if she was 17 years old and you helped her? And then you end up on the internet as some kind of creep pursuing young girls. It's just too dangerous. There are cameras out here. People are filming things with duplicitous intent.
That's what we see time and time again with a lot of these viral gym videos. Okay, you're going to a gym working out, thinking that you're going to get a good pump. You know, feeling good, looking good, you're working out in the gym. Come to find out a few days later, you're on TikTok going viral, right? That's the world that we kind of live in. And that's why a lot of guys are just simply checking out when it comes to dating and really interacting with women, period, right? Because it's almost like damned if you do, damned if you don't.
You don't know when you're going to be the next viral sensation. You don't know when you're the next guy getting your life ruined. You don't know when a woman is going to lash out at you because you might be helping her and she takes offense in that. If I was a man, I would not deal with this. Why would any man in his right mind help a modern woman? They're strong, they're aggressive, they call themselves equal, they say they can do anything that a man can do. Why do you need a man's help? Just do it. Get your girls. Women want men to be old-fashioned, but women don't want to be old-fashioned. They just want the best parts of what men can offer without giving the best parts of themselves.
It took an older man to come and see me struggling. He came out and helped me take the TV out of the box. They don't make real men anymore. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not all men because there are good men out there, but it's such a rare thing. It took an older man to do that.
Of course it took a 70 or 80-year-old man because he's not on social media. He doesn't see what's going on out here. He's from a different generation where women were actually beautiful. And he still believes that women are beautiful. I used to believe women were beautiful, but not anymore. Because I'm here on social media. I see what's happening on the streets. I see what's happening to men when they try to be chivalrous and kind. Sometimes it's appreciated. Oftentimes it's not. So a man has to ask himself in that moment, which risk does he want to take? Will this be a good outcome or will this be a negative outcome? A man doesn't know, so he backs away. You can't blame them for that.
We got to go back to the drawing board.
Yes, we do need to go back to the drawing board, but not in regard to men, in regard to women. Women need to go back to the drawing board.
Even the simple allegation, the stigma behind somebody saying something, even if it's not true, even if you're in court, it's proven that you're innocent, you have all the paperwork, everyone knows you're innocent. Just the stigma alone of somebody hinting something to you that is completely false could ruin a man's life.
Do you realize you do need help with things, don't you? You do want them to do things, don't you? Why are they not doing it? Is it because maybe you're not doing something? Or it could be because you are doing something. You're doing too much. You're going against the very thing that you actually want. Women today primarily offer men frustration and even agony. So instead of coming online and giving a whole lecture on what men need to be doing, maybe you should go online and talk to women about what we should be doing. Because I don't hear any of that.
As a woman, like, you don't see men holding doors anymore. They don't help anymore.
That's right. Again, if I was a man, why would I hold a door? So a woman can curse me out, yell at me, tell me she doesn't need my help? This is what men are actually experiencing. The issue with women is they refuse to look at themselves ever. They see men changing toward us without realizing that we're causing the change that we're complaining about. And even as a woman myself, it does impact me. Men are not as chivalrous to me anymore. But the thing is, men don't know the difference. They don't know which woman is safe and which woman is not. We're not walking around with t-shirts that say, hey, I'm safe, I'm old school. Men don't know the difference, so they have to beware of all of us. They have to treat all of us as if we're raging radical feminists, because how can men tell the difference? It's not safe out there for them. So any complaints that you have, take it up with the girlies.
All right, guys, so there you have it, okay? She's spitting a lot of facts here. And the problem is, if women speak up, they're going to be called a pick-me from the mob, okay? The mob is going to tell them they're a pick-me, they can't find a man, you're just pandering, blah, blah, blah. So it's very difficult and challenging, I would say, for women to hold other women accountable, because majority of women are not going to like that. That's number one. Number two, to determine who's who, she's absolutely right. It's Russian roulette out here in regards to if she's a raging feminist or a submissive woman. I guess the only thing you can really go by is the way she presents herself to the general public. Okay, if she has her goods hanging out and her birth canal on full display, I guess you can kind of tell it. You know what I mean? It's still kind of hard because there's chameleons out here. You just never know until you actually interact with the person. But still, it's extremely rare to find a fit, feminine, and friendly woman in 2024. All right, guys, let's go ahead and check out some of these comments. First commenter says, I would naturally help, but it is too dangerous. Spot on. I've had to have conversations with my sons that I never imagined I had to. All right, so next commenter says, just check out the gym videos where guys were doing nothing wrong and women put them on blast. All of a sudden, women forget what they call toxic masculinity when it suits them. If you need help, come to me and say, excuse me, can you please help me to put this TV into my car? I would be happy to help. Just ask. The problem is, it's not that men won't help. It's that men don't help when women feel entitled to a man's help. I stopped opening doors for women other than family when several women told me they can do that themselves. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Are you opening doors for women out here, or are you just simply backing away and letting them do what they do? Okay, let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and provide me some feedback, and until next time.